For eons, the great dark expanse between galaxies had been deemed impassable. Yet humanity defied impossibility, hurtling into the galaxy in world ships, planet-sized marvels of engineering that roared across the stars. These titanic vessels, bristling with impenetrable shields and weapons capable of annihilating entire fleets, were unlike anything the galaxy had ever seen. The arrival of humanity's colossal fleet sent shockwaves across the galactic community. Superior in technology and sheer power, humanity posed a daunting question. Would they be saviors or conquerors? The first to test humanity's intentions were the Porori, an empire of aggressive isolationists hardened by centuries of warfare. Without hesitation, the Porori attacked the humans. But their fleets were obliterated as if they had never existed, thousands of ships reduced to cosmic dust in moments. Humanity responded not with vengeance, but with a plea: "We come in peace. Submit peacefully, and you will know salvation. Resist, and you doom not only yourselves but all life in the galaxy." At the time, the galaxy was fractured. Centuries of war and strife had left its civilizations battered and distrustful. Slavery, genocide, and unending feuds were the norms, and humanity's words of unity fell on deaf ears. Despite humanity's pleas, fear and pride drove the galaxy's factions to resistance. Battle after battle unfolded, each a crushing victory for the humans. Their reputation grew dark, their name whispered with dread. Humanity, the destroyers. World ships descended upon the galaxy like harbingers of doom. They loomed above the major homeworlds of every empire, unyielding and inescapable. Propaganda flooded the airwaves, proclaiming humanity's mission: unity for the greater good. Yet beneath the rhetoric lay an iron-fisted rule. Planets were stripped of their resources, and entire species were conscripted into a sprawling machine of productivity. Every being had a role, but none had freedom. Humanity's iron grip turned the galaxy into a colossal factory, and its people became cogs in an unfathomable machine. Resistance was inevitable. The warrior race of the Alii, proud and defiant, rose against their human overlords. In retaliation, humanity unleashed a bioweapon that devastated the Alii homeworld within days. The rebellion was crushed, and the galaxy's spirit was shattered. Still, humanity maintained their refrain: "This is for the greater good. You think us monsters, but the truth is far worse." Most dismissed these claims as propaganda, an excuse for their tyranny. The galaxy resigned itself to servitude, enduring generations of toil under their enigmatic overlords. But then, everything changed. A century after humanity's arrival, the galaxy ground to a halt. For the first time, production ceased. Humanity's leaders delivered an announcement that sent chills through every corner of space: they are coming. Millions of alien ships, organic monstrosities pulsating with unnatural life, hurtled toward the galaxy at unimaginable speeds. These were the pursuers, a race of mindless, ravenous entities, driven by an insatiable hunger. Entire galaxies had already fallen to their tide of destruction. Humanity had not come as conquerors, but as a desperate shield against this apocalyptic threat. In a whirlwind of preparation, humanity revealed the fruits of the galaxy's labor. Towering exoskeletons, bristling with weapons, were distributed across every planet. Every able-bodied being was trained and armed, transformed into a soldier in humanity's last-ditch effort to stave off annihilation. The training was brutal and relentless. Those who once mined resources or toiled in factories now faced combat simulations that pushed them to their limits. Every species, regardless of past rivalries, was forced to work together. For many, it was the first time they had seen beyond their own borders or encountered the diversity of life in the galaxy. Bonds began to form, though often under the weight of fear and desperation. Humanity's commanders, efficient and unyielding, left no room for failure. Survival required unity, and unity required sacrifice. When the pursuers arrived, chaos erupted. Wave after wave of grotesque ships crashed against the galaxy's defenses. In space, the pursuers rammed their vessels into Allied fleets, tearing through hulls with organic limbs. On the ground, hordes of drones swarmed planets, consuming every living thing in their path. The war was a nightmare made real, with billions dying daily. Humanity fought with unparalleled ferocity. Their soldiers, clad in advanced armor, became legends, diving into the thickest battles with unyielding resolve. Their unwavering determination inspired their allies, driving them to feats of bravery and sacrifice. Despite staggering losses, the galaxy's forces slowly turned the tide. On a dozen key worlds, humanity's ground troops led desperate last stands, holding the line as their allies evacuated civilians to safety. Their heroics were immortalized in stories told across the stars, tales of men and women who fought like gods to protect those who once cursed their name. The galaxy began to see humanity not as oppressors but as saviors. For the first time, they glimpsed the depth of humanity's burden. After decades of relentless war, the pursuers were defeated. The galaxy lay in ruins, its planets scarred and its people broken. Yet, against all odds, life had endured. But humanity, the architects of salvation, did not stay. Without ceremony, their world ships departed, vanishing into the void. They left behind only a simple message: "We are sorry. There are others who need us. Now, you are truly free, even from us." In their absence, the galaxy faced a new challenge: rebuilding. Humanity's technologies, once tools of oppression, became instruments of prosperity. Scarcity was eradicated, and cooperation flourished. The Iron Fist had left its mark, but it had also paved the way for a brighter future. Humanity, feared as conquerors and mourned as saviors, had given the galaxy the ultimate gift: survival.